Tucks and Tails joined by the current world champion, Glen Durrant, after another 4-1 win against, for me, a gentleman who has been a favourite killer here at the Lakeside over the years.
I heard an interview and he said some of the obscene people, players he's beaten along the way, so didn't he play well? I mean, 4-1 just is not the score that the game we've just played there.
And there were a few sets that went 2-2.
Maximum respect.
Yeah. He took out some big checkouts as well at some very important times. And I mean, there were probably a few viewers back at home that thought, you know what, we've got a rumour he's got a bad hip. Glen just might take this 4-0. But to be fair to Darryl, you didn't even see it.
I heard that rumour. I heard the rumour he had a bad hip, and I was thinking, well, if it does go 4-3, maybe I'm slightly fitter, going into that. But I just maximum respect to Darryl Fitton. I thought it was a great game, and he definitely brought the best out of me. The stage is just magnificent to play on, and you can't replicate it elsewhere. You try to set your darts throw up, you try to find a local club where it's unique. And and now I feel like I'm really in the tournament.
Yeah, well, exactly. You get to play another game on that stage now. You're now into the quarterfinals. It's going to be a tough one to pick who wins in terms of Jim. It's going to be, whatever it is, it's going to be another tough game. They're all tough games here at the Lakeside.
I mean, if it's Jim Williams, I'm playing my best friend, and I've just talked. I've just said just off camera, like, my game is about intensity, drive, passion, and that's hard against a really good friend. And I found out at the Finders Masters when it gave me a good hiding, really. And I mean, it's a massive game for me. If I lose the game, I'm going to have a little go at Qschool. If I win the game, I know I'm pretty much going to be BDO for life then. So
you mentioned just off camera then as well about how your preparation for this tournament. Last year you said to me, regarding last year, you said you knew you were coming in here, you knew you were going to put your stamp on the tournament. This year you've done a few exhibitions, and we were just talking about off camera then in terms of how does that affect your game coming into a tournament like this?
And the beauty of that answer is I didn't know. I wasn't really sure. And when you come to Lakeside, sometimes you think, have I done enough practice? Have I done too much? Have I done too many exhibitions? Should I have been doing more match play prior to the tournament? There was that uncertainty before I came here, but I think when I had them 3 practice starts in the first round, that stage, all the memories do come back, and it's, like I said, unique, the history, it's just great to play up there, and I loved it.
You mentioned to me in the last interview we had, only a couple of days ago, that you felt nervous. And again, I'll say again, Glen Durrant here looks calm, cool and collected.
It was far from 3 hours before, the usual nerves, and I'm always going to be a nervous player. I always thought when I won that title last year, well, I'll never get nervous again, but it's just normal. And then, just when I do the preparation, 2 hours before, 1 hour before, just before I win the stage, I was ready for a good game.
Glen, I'm not going to keep you any longer.
Thank you.
You're current world champion. You're on the track to be 2-time world champion. How special would it be this time for you?
I dared to dream last year, all them dreams about that trophy. I didn't have them same dreams. I knew I had Gary Robson this time. I had a terrible record against him, and I wasn't really sure, so I never really had that pass to the final. If I start to think about retaining the title, it does get the juices flowing, but one game.
Finally, one last question.
Anything.
Would winning this one conquer last year in any way for you?
No.
Not at all?
No. No. I think the first will always be the best, and I can't even begin to describe that feeling when I hit 48 for the title last year, but it won't be as good as that.
Well, hopefully you get that chance again this year, and it's going to be interesting.
I'm beginning to dream, but thank you and a great job.
Thank you very much, mate.
Thank you.
See you soon.